Do we have an epidemic of loneliness, or do we have an epidemic of undateable men? Toxic relationships, incel culture, horrible dating apps. And yeah, we joke that the bar is in hell and, oh, but I can fix him. But beneath all the memes and jokes, there is a real exhaustion. Because modern dating feels like trying to build a relationship inside of a burning building. We're told dating apps will fix it, that if we just keep swiping, we'll find someone. But instead of bringing us closer, they've turned people into profiles, simple commodities, creating this illusion of intimacy, dehumanizing the experience altogether. But don't worry, for $7.99, you can download Tinder Premium and all your problems will go away, right? Your loneliness has become a product. They have to manufacture this problem, so then, oh, they just happen to sell a solution. Which leaves us with a generation that is more connected than ever, but feels more isolated than ever before. We end up with a culture of undateable men, and a generation of people trying to make love work in a system that was never built for real connections in the first place. And our guest today is no stranger to heartbreak. You may know Amelia more from songs like Next Door and See Through. But her most recent project, He's Still Just Not That Into You, goes so much deeper into all of those feelings of heartbreak. Welcome back to Nikki and I. I'm your host, Nikki Verdon. And Amelia, I could not be more excited to welcome you to the show.
Wait, that was cute. You said, Amelia, I couldn't be more
Oh,
excited.
that wasn't even intentional.
Did you do that? No,
No,
wasn't
actually,
on purpose?
that was scripted. Yeah, I did do that.
Right.
Planned it. Thank you so much. But I'm so happy to have you here, dude.
Me too.
I've been obsessed with your music for a long time, and especially like I love this most recent project, and I think it ties so well into these themes, and it's like such an interesting thing. Like I love when people sing and write songs about like the nuance of dating, especially. Or like the mess of it all.
Yes.
When like
the mess of it all.
Yeah, like 99% of relationships we're in, we break up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's not like 99% of movies end with it. They're like love and woo. So I really love that you've like explored this nuance.
Thank you. I mean, the movie He's Just Not That Into You was a really, really big inspiration for me because it's all of these women experiencing different relationships. Super, super unique experiences from each other, but in the movie, they're like all figuring it out together. And I thought, what a perfect place to put all of my super chaotic experiences and stories underneath because, girl, there are a lot of them to talk about.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
And I have some too, girl. We can get into it.
Right. We can get into it.
We can get into it.
Right.
But there was something you had said that I really loved, like specifically talking about that opening scene of the movie.
Yeah.
And how that like inspired the project.
100%. So if you haven't seen the movie before, 1000% recommend. One of my favorite rom-coms ever. But basically, at the beginning of the movie, Jennifer Goodwin's character is like narrating this time when she was a little girl and how she was like playing on the playground with all of her little friends. And she's with this boy who shoves her down to the ground or something, does something so mean and horrible. And obviously, little girl crying, so upset, just got pushed down to the ground. And she runs up to her mom and she's like, this boy just pushed me down. What do I do? What do I do? She's sobbing, crying, and the mom is just like, sweetie, don't worry. That just means that he likes you. That is so fucked up. And that is like
weird.
The opening scene of the movie. And then you flash forward to like all of these women in their adult lives who are convinced that because we were told that growing up, if a man is playing hard to get,
You're looking for signs.
Yeah. Because if he's not obsessed with you, we still find a way to like think that he is.
Yeah, or like to write
so
that
crazy.
narrative in our mind.
That's so crazy.
It's so interesting. And honestly, like something that I really like thought about with that scene too is like one, exactly what you're describing, like it develops this like obsession with the chase.
Yeah.
I think, you know what I mean? Like
100%.
It sets the bar that that's like a normal thing, which is so bizarre. And also like something low key that I was really thinking about is it's like also sets the tone that this like meanness is kind of accompanied by violence, right? It's not just like the boy is like being mean. He's like pushing you down the slide, right? He's like taking your little snack or whatever.
Yeah.
And like that so sets the tone of like boys will be boys. Like, that's just how it is.
Which
and
is
it's
so
like, is
scary.
it though? Like,
Is it though?
Should we allow kindergartners to behave that way? Like, I don't think so.
No, not at all.
It's so weird.
Not at all.
And like, I was really like thinking, I rewatched that scene when I saw you talking about it. And
Yeah.
like, I was like reflecting on it. I was like, wow, like this is so.
It starts there.
Yeah, it starts
like,
there.
It literally starts when we're kids.
Yeah. And like the normalization of it, I think is so weird. And also something that I think is like a very big issue for this epidemic of loneliness, like people always talk about, is like the way that like I think men versus women like respond in these situations, right? Like the male default is like aggression. It's like some sort of like angry response.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like the female response is to like retreat. Like I'm like not like, don't talk to me, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And what's interesting is I think it's like weirdly contributed to cycles into each other, right? So it's like for every time a man like lashes out in that way, the woman retreats because it's like, weirdo.
Yeah.
Therefore, the man gets more angry.
Yeah.
Therefore, the woman gives
Just
more men
keeps
less
getting
chances.
driven away,
And like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, it's just something I was thinking about. Like, it's like a chicken versus the egg like scenario too.
Yeah.
Of like why, and also it's like one of the things I'm like, well, like women should have to change the way they behave because of men. Like that's ridiculous.
Right.
But it was just like what I was thinking about is
Yeah.
like an interesting.
I think also with you're talking about like dating apps and just how everybody's online more, and like there are so many more signs to read into because we're on our phones.
Yeah.
Like if someone is not texting you back but posting on their story, like what does that mean? We're thinking about that. If you've like been on a couple dates with him but you still see him pop up on one of the apps or whatever, you're like, well, what's going on here? Why is
Yeah.
he still on this app? Or do you know what I mean? It's like now because we're on our phones and have access to everybody, there are like thousands of more signs that we're like
Yes.
reading into.
It's interesting. It's like we communicate more than ever before, but like communicate less directly than ever before.
Yeah,
So there's
yeah,
this
yeah,
assumption that we have to like assume that whatever those things are communications to us.
Right.
When it's like, no, that's just like
That's
the beer
just-
he's drinking.
right.
Like it's just that. You know what I mean? Like it's
He's
not a
just
sign. Like
he's just reading
and
a
like
book.
there's two of them, and it's like somebody sitting next to him at the table. It's not a date. Like
Right.
you know what I mean? But it is, yeah, it is like that obsession or like that like thinking over it so much. And then
Yeah.
how that like
That's so funny.
also I think like makes it like the bar for men is so much lower than the bar for women.
1,000%.
Like 1,000 on all standards. Like even like your song Easy, right? You're like, damn, didn't even know the bar was set so low. Last one had me begging for the bare minimum.
Right.
And I think also that is like talking about like weird cycles of dating is
Yeah.
like if the bar is here, like all somebody has to do is this. You know what I mean?
Or when you actually do the bare minimum, it seems like it's the best, craziest thing in the world.
Yes. I think this all the time about like skincare routines. Like when a girl's like, he even has a skincare routine.
We're like, mama.
I'm like, and like, imagine if a woman didn't have a skincare routine, right?
Right,
Like,
right.
it's like not like skincare routine, makeup every day, doing hair, doing
Right.
nails, right? Like, it's like the bar is like astronomically in different
like,
places.
and he got the check. Okay. Okay, what do you mean?
And like, how much do you think guys? And also, like, so what? Like, you have to spend all this money on all these other things. Like, the life of a woman is more expensive than the life of a man.
Yeah.
Which is another thing people don't talk about when they talk about like dating and
Wait, you're
stuff.
so right.
Right? Like, no, literally, I think about this all the time.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be like getting ready with my girls before going out, and I'm done in 15 minutes.
Yeah, because it's the routine, it's the base routine. It's
Right,
all
I
the
shower,
makeup, how
I
much
do
are they
my
costing?
hair,
Yeah,
I
you're
put on
right.
a cute fit and like some jewelry, and even putting on jewelry is like a lot for a man. You know what I
No,
mean?
but even talking about the bare minimum, I think about this all the time in like style and fashion and clothing. Like men can literally pull up in a white t-shirt and some jeans and like
Yeah.
everyone's freaking out.
Yes, and the hotter they are, the more they get away with it.
Yeah, 100%.
Like if you're just wearing like a white tank top and jeans, but like you have arms and tattoos,
And
I'm
honestly,
locked in, babe.
I'm there.
I'm locked in. Yeah,
I'm there.
This is the fashion icon.
I won't complain. Yeah, for sure.
But-
in that song specifically, in Easy, didn't know the bar was set so low. The lyric actually originally, instead of last one had me begging for the bare minimum, I was actually saying his name. And I had to change it because I was like, let me not say this man's name.
And you know, I've always like wondered about stuff like this too, where like when you're like writing like a project, do you ever like do you feel like it's generally about like one person, Or are you like, this is just like my experience with that? Like, this is my experience with dating.
Teaching a robot to love was fully all about one person.
Really?
100%. That was scary. That was on some begging for the bare minimum behavior, embarrassing, heartbreak, embarrassment.
But that's like, I mean, let me tell you, girl, I've done some terrible, embarrassing things for a man. But also, like, that's part of it.
Yeah.
Like, one of my favorite lines, literally, that you've ever written is, whoever said it's better to love and lose someone has never lost themselves.
Ooh.
And that is so real. The way we sacrifice these pieces of ourselves to try and hold on to this, to delay some inevitable conclusion, right? Like, you know, he's sleeping on a mattress on the floor. You know what I mean? Like,
Scary,
you know, it's not gonna work. You know, like, also you're young, blah, 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 right? And like, but we are obsessed. Like, we have this addiction to connection, I think. And also, like, I think a lot of people are more afraid of uncertainty than they are of certain misery.
Well,
Like, they would rather sit in a certain...
Y'all hear him?
They would rather sit in like that certainty of misery. Like, yeah, this isn't the person, but like, I know what to expect, than to like...
Be alone.
Move
and be
forward.
With themselves. Yeah.
Move forward.
Damn, girl. That is so true. I feel like we all have that best friend who is dating somebody that they shouldn't be dating.
Oh, yeah.
And you have talked to them about it so many times. But I mean, even with me, girl, in that situation I was in that inspired all of Teaching Robot to Love, every single person in my friend group was like, you gotta pack it up. You have got to pack it up. And no matter how many times they would tell me, I had to fuck it up continuously over and over and over again until I physically, emotionally could not take it anymore.
Yeah.
And it'd be like that sometimes.
What was that breaking point?
I don't know, girl. There were just so many, like, I would fly to Nashville to see my friends.
Friend singular man.
We would be like boyfriend and girlfriend for a week. I would come back here, and in my head, I'm not messing around with anybody else. This is my man.
Right.
He is doing whatever he wants, no regard for me whatsoever.
Yeah.
But then he'll come to LA, stay with me, again, be my boyfriend for whatever, leave. As soon as he leaves, he's like ghosting me for 2 weeks. And I was just like, that happened enough times for me to be like,
it's time. It's time to pack it up.
I'm embarrassed.
It's time to pack it up.
And I had to pack it up, and we packed it up, thank God. And actually, this is really fierce. The last time we spoke was on the phone. Okay, this part isn't really fierce, but we were talking on the phone. I'm a mess. I'm hysterically sobbing, crying. Yeah. And I'm like, I can't even hang up the phone. You're the one who has to hang up. So scary. That's such a scary thing for me to have to go through. But a month later, he sends me a screenshot of an email from his boss. And his boss was like, yo, you gotta check out this girl, Amelia Moore. Her music is crazy.
That is everything.
And I didn't reply to the screenshot. And that was the last time that he had ever sent me anything.
Oh, I would literally print that out and frame it on my wall. I would kiss it before walking out the door every day. Yeah. That's crazy.
Isn't that iconic?
That's crazy. I have not experienced this level of moment, but I have a revenge fantasy I'm plotting.
Okay, I love this. Tell me everything.
Thank you. I've only had one boyfriend since I moved here, but he cheated on me. First time I ever got cheated on. Not a fan of him.
Not a fan of that at all.
And he also, you want to talk about embarrassing moments, girl. He cheated on me for the first time. We had this whole thing, blah, blah, blah. Also, a moment of vulnerability. He cheated on me, gave me gonorrhea, and the gonorrhea is how I found out.
Oh my God.
Right? Like a little gift to come along with the infidelity, you know? Like, there's a little present that came home. I would like to make it clear for the people of the internet, the gonorrhea has been taken care of.
It's gone.
It's gone.
Gonorrhea, period.
But we came back. We had this whole long conversation. Cry. Flowers at the door. Taking me to dinner. Right. This goes on for like a month or so of like, I'm not like gonna take him back, but I'm like entertaining it. Right. And then finally, I think like a week or two, like I've been like, okay, like it's like let's try again. Blah blah blah. And then he broke up with me a week or two after that. I was like, you little bitch. you stole my opportunity to shit on you.
So this is where the revenge fantasy comes into
Sorry,
play.
that's my villain origin story.
Right.
Okay, that's where I became evil.
Yeah.
Now, my revenge fantasy is that, God, I hope he doesn't watch the show. He's a photographer.
Okay.
So my dream is that like I go somewhere for work or something and he like has to photograph me.
Ooh.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like he's working it.
Yes,
and it's like
love
some sort of like
that.
carpet situation or whatever. And I walk
love
in,
it.
and I'm just like mean. Like so mean. I'll never be mean
But
to
also
a working
looking
class.
so good.
So good. So good. Maybe with a plus one who's hotter.
Yeah.
You know what I
We
mean?
need that. I really love this fantasy for you.
Thank you.
A lot.
I think we're manifesting it. I'm trying to speak it into an existence.
And we're speaking it. It's in the air.
Yeah.
It's happening.
We're gonna plot it.
That's good.
But also like something I was randomly thinking about too with like relationship stuff. One, the average woman is 10 times hotter than the average man. Like as we're talking about, right? Like just all the time. The way Love Island, perfect example. Those girls, stunning,
Gorgeous,
beautiful,
beautiful.
immaculate. The men are the most cookie cutter.
It's
like,
crazy.
Simple looking.
You
people
go
I've ever seen.
anywhere in LA. Like you pull up to Tenants, girl. I'm looking around. I'm looking at the women in the room
Stunning.
compared to the men in the room.
Stunning.
What's going on?
I don't know. And also, like, I saw this one quote that I was obsessed with. It was like, you cannot attract something that you won't give back. You are only capable of attracting something you are capable of giving to other people.
Ooh.
And when people like complain about like not getting the girl or whatever, I'm like, well, what did you offer
But are
her?
you getting the girl?
Yeah, like she's literally so much hotter than you.
Right.
With peace and love. You know what I mean?
With peace and love.
With peace and love.
Yeah.
And also like, I think a big issue too is like men don't want girlfriends, they want a mother.
I mean,
Like
I feel like I
that,
should be writing down everything you're saying.
You're like,
I'm like,
but
writing
you know what I mean?
I'm writing
Like,
my next project right now. Like, yeah.
I know, literally, this is also
taking
like my
notes.
friends trauma dumping me from the research of this episode. I was calling them up.
Yeah, there's a saying about like men marry the girl they're with when they're ready to settle down or something.
Yes, I've seen
and
this.
not
It's-
the one that they're in love with.
And
or
I think
whatever.
this is really true. It's like this idea that like the way women date is like a ramp, right? It's like I might not like you so much at the beginning, but I'll like you more and more and we'll just like keep going, right? Like it's a ramp. Whereas like men is like I'm not even gonna think about marrying you until like I've made this mental decision that like I want to be
ready for
married now.
marriage.
Or like
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna think about dating you until I've made a decision like I want a girlfriend. You know what I mean? Like they have to
Yes.
randomly have this like
urge.
epiphany, I say in
Yeah.
air quotes, like discovering empathy for the first time. But like, you know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah,
like a
you're so
conscious
right.
decision. But also I don't know, as a gay man, I feel like I lean more of the female thing. Like I'm kind of always like grazing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm like, okay, like we'll entertain a suitor, even if I'm
I'm
not.
trying to think of any. I don't know. I feel like God, these men out here, girl.
Yeah.
Or they'll just lie to you and be like, "Yeah, I'm ready for a relationship," and then
that too. Men lie a lot. Honestly, everybody lies a lot.
Yeah.
But also like randomly I was thinking about like societal issues as to why I think like maybe this is such a problem. And there were two random ones I came up with. One, I think it's like very interesting. I don't know what your experience with this is like Gen Z is kind of like the first generation where it's like normal to grow up with divorced parents.
Whoa, yeah.
Like this idea of like love not being a permanent thing is like very baked into that. And like I had like messy divorced parents. And
My parents are divorced too.
right. And it makes you terrified because also you realize how much of like a life altering thing that can be.
So life altering. Mine actually didn't get divorced until like 2 or 3 years ago.
Wow.
So I've like been an adult through their
I think that's
divorce
harder.
and have my own. It's crazy because growing up, low key, I kind of saw the signs. Was I shocked whenever they told me that it was happening? Not for real.
Yeah.
But it is crazy, like going home. Every time I go home, I'm like, damn, I'm at my mom's house now.
Yeah.
I have to plan time to go see my dad
Right.
somewhere else. Like
Yeah.
that's a crazy thing. But to your point, like they were together for almost 25 years and
Wow.
now they're just not.
They're just, yeah. And like, that's a thing that happens. I have like a much different experience where like my parents got divorced when I was like in kindergarten. So I don't really remember them being together much. Like
Yeah.
my default is this, the two homes and blah, blah, blah. But my brother's 2 years older, and he like really remembers it all.
Yeah.
Which is also like a very interesting thing in like the way that we process it
Yeah.
differently.
So different.
But it's like for sure has made me more reserved with like this idea of permanence. Or even I have like friends where they're just like moved in with their boyfriends and stuff so early. And I'm like, I have seen the way that
Right.
unfolds,
Yeah,
like when they have to
totally.
move out, and like
Yeah.
I like it will never happen for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
And I think that's like a very interesting thing.
Mhm.
And then also like another one I was really thinking about too, like specifically when you think about like the male versus female experience, in the way that they like form relationships.
Mhm.
Like female friendships are so much deeper than male friendships. They have
I talk about this all the time.
it's
Continue.
like real emotional intimacy and like depth. And like if something bad happens to me, I'm like
Depending on each
getting on
other.
FaceTime and calling one of my girls and we're
Yes.
crying and we're
Yes.
watching He's Still Not That Into You. Like, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like
Yes.
that is what the female experience is. And the male experience is like, let's play Fortnite. Let's go to the gym.
There's this TikTok that I like always reference when my friends and I start talking about this. It's literally this skit of like 2 boys catching up or whatever
Yeah.
over coffee. And one of them is like, yeah, man, like, how are you doing? And the other one's like, yeah, bro, like, I'm good. Just found out that me and my wife are pregnant. And he's like, bro, that's so sick. I was at the store the other day and saw, like, they just pick up on the next thing.
Yeah.
And then the other one replies and it's like, yeah, I'm actually not really going home for Christmas because, like, my parents or whatever right now. And they're like, damn, sorry, bro.
Damn,
Did
that's
you watch the game
crazy.
the other day, though? Like, they don't be, like, having the depth.
No,
That
and it's like
the girls
actually
do.
scary. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
I
it's like
know.
actually scary. Like
I know.
I genuinely am like, how do you like survive? Like I can't imagine not leaning on the people in my
Oh my
life.
God.
So dependently.
To my close girlfriends, like, I wouldn't have gotten through. I've been living in LA for 5.5 years now. And if I wasn't able to depend on my friends through the, highs and lows of what this career brings, like, oh my God, I don't know where I would be right
Totally.
now.
And also like what moving to LA brings.
Yeah.
Where are you from originally?
Georgia.
Georgia. I'm from Virginia. Yeah. You go to Disney
Okay.
World a lot as a kid?
I remember going like once with my family and then for like student choir trips.
Oh.
We were there
you a
like
church
passing
girl?
out tracks and shit at Disney. Yeah.
I feel like weirdly a lot of people get into music through church. It's like
Yeah.
very common.
Yeah, totally.
It's very common.
Either church or theater. And I was both, hilariously. But yeah.
You were the double threat.
Right. The double
Yeah.
threat. The church and theater girl. Yeah.
No,
that was
it's
me.
so interesting. But that is why, like, also I think this lack of intimacy in male friendships is why they like feel the need to like have a woman in this way, is because like they don't get that feel, or at the very least, maybe flip it on its head. Why women don't feel the same necessity for a man? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like that need is fulfilled elsewhere.
Or like the first woman a man will like barely open up to, he's like, what is this feeling? I've never opened up to anyone before. And girls are like, this is shit that we talked about.
All the time. Like a Tuesday FaceTime.
Yeah, on a Tuesday FaceTime or like at sleepovers when we were, how old? Like in middle school?
Right.
Like we were figuring this out.
Yeah, and
while
that's
ago.
like what's so I think interesting about these like concepts of like masculinity and like patriarchy, I guess, of like they have built their own prison.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like they complain about this loneliness epidemic of men, and it's like, well, like because you're not talking to your friends about like you're playing Fortnite.
Yeah.
Like you're playing Fortnite. You know what I
Open
mean? Like
up, girl.
yeah, like open up or find a way to like deal in whatever way that is for you. Therapy, blah, blah, blah. You know, like
Yeah.
there's a million different ways, but I think it's like an interesting thing when people like look at some sort of thing of the world and have to like blame one specific group of people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I just hate that rhetoric. I also just am like improve yourself, figure it out, dude. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah, we can't fix it for you.
No, or like
We're doing our own. Girl,
yeah.
you gotta
Again, like
handle
what are
that
you
one yourself.
offering? What are
Right.
you offering?
Right.
Like that's another thing too. Like this is supposed to be like a partnership, you know? So it's like, what do you bring?
I know what I'm bringing.
Oh, I know what I'm bringing, baby.
So what's in it for me?
No,
What's
literally.
happening over there?
Not much, and that's truly the issue. Like that's truly
Not
the
much.
issue. I have like recently like had this epiphany of like I need to start dating people that are like either older than me or just like have it together.
Because this is the thing about men and their age is a man can say that he's 27, but really and truly he's 23 years
Yeah,
old.
mentally 19.
I think any man until they're literally like 35 is mentally 19.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's so hard too. Like, also, I think, like, because I'm just also like not the type of person who will ever like slow down for the sake of somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that's also like been a big problem with it for me.
Mm-hmm.
But what about you? Like, what is your, how's dating in Los Angeles been for you?
Girl, I don't even know. When I first moved here, I moved here in like January of 2020.
Okay.
And 3 weeks after I moved here, literally COVID shut everything down.
Whoa.
So that was like a really
Great
hilarious
timing.
time to
Yeah.
move. Yeah.
Putting our best foot forward.
The best time. Yeah, literally. So I wasn't really like meeting that many new people. I was kind of I knew the people that I knew whenever I first moved here. Thank God I like had friends out here, you know, while the whole entire world was shut down, because that would have been, I probably would have moved home if I didn't. But I like was dating somebody for almost 3 years.
Wow.
And now I'm like, I don't even care to know what dating in LA is like for real.
I think
Like,
that's beautiful.
I've seen the horror stories. I've heard of the experiences, and honestly, a lot of my homies right now are like in long-term relationships, or
Good for them.
everyone in my life right now is either like about to get married
Whoa.
and in the long-term relationship, like I'm dating this person for 6 or 8 years,
Yeah.
or breaking up.
No, that's
There's
crazy.
like no in between right now in the people that I know.
Totally think that. I feel the exact same way. My two best friends, they're both gay together. They literally, I've been telling them they need to sell their rights, like their story as like movie rights.
Really?
It is literally like they met on Twitter before
Whoa.
either of them moved here, decided both in the closet, decided to like move here together with like 2 other people. So there's like 4 people in this apartment, 2-bedroom apartment. They're sharing a bedroom. Beds like literally 3 feet apart. Neither one of them knows that the other one's like secretly gay until they eventually like come out for each other. They're the first kiss for each other, first
Oh
like
my God.
sexual experience with each other. Everything's first for each other. Lived together like before they even started dating, before they were even out, and it's just the rest is history. They've been together for 8 years now.
This is like a Netflix.
No, I literally, and I tell them all the time. I said, you fuckers do not understand how bad the streets are. We are,
And you'll never know,
scraping the bottom of the barrel with our finger, like getting blood under the fingernails, scraping the barrel so
and sometimes you'll
egregiously
find
hard.
it on Twitter. That's the beautiful thing, you know? Like, where are you going to find it? Maybe at the bottom of the
Maybe
barrel.
gay Twitter, apparently. Yeah.
Maybe on gay Twitter.
Maybe at the bottom of the barrel.
Maybe
Twitter is the bottom of the barrel.
In line for community goods.
I would love that.
I would love that.
I've
also.
always said like
that
my
line is so damn long.
Oh my God. It's literally
You could find
like
I mean,
5 to 7 business days.
you could fall in
Find
love. Yeah. With how long the line at community goods is, you could
to
fall in love
You
with somebody
have
for
to.
sure. Yeah.
It's like Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah.
You would fall in love with your captor, like, because you're just both stuck there
Right. For so long.
for so long. What was I gonna say?
You were talking about your BFFs that are in love and how it's
Yeah,
a
fuck
Netflix
them.
movie.
I'm sick and tired of it.
Yeah.
I'm sick and tired of it.
Because
we're happy
they
and in
just
love.
found it. Yeah, I know. Pack it
You know
up.
what I mean?
We get
But
it.
back it up.
We get it.
Don't rub it in my face.
Right. We
How
get
dare
it.
you be happy
Just
in public?
vote. Just vote. I've been quoting that TikTok so much recently.
Wait, what's TikTok?
Just vote.
I don't even know.
You're kidding. Yes, you do. You
No, I
definitely know
don't.
it. It's that Nina from that, like, oh my God, I'm going to embarrass myself if you
No,
don't
I love
know
it. Keep
Am
going.
I more online than you?
No, that is not possible, babe.
It's this girl who's on one of these like YouTube series things. God, I am forgetting what they're called. But she's like, just vote. Just vote. I already know I'm going to be out, so just vote. You don't know?
No.
I'll show it to you when we're
No, the
done.
last time I like really like absolutely cried laughing was like from a TikTok was like the moonbeam ice cream. Like, I'm sorry, they were really good. Some
They were
people
really
did it
good.
so well.
Some people ate.
And you gotta give credit where it's due.
I never tried the cookie.
The cookie.
The
crumble
Benson Boone cookie.
I'll take. I'm not that into crumble cookies.
Yeah.
There's so like too much happening.
I have a theory about people who like crumble cookie and are obsessed with crumble cookie are the same people who hate the taste of water.
What?
Think about it. You know,
I don't think there's anything to think about.
Think about it.
Who hates the taste of water?
So many, the same people that love crumble cookies. Like, if they hate the taste of water, they're putting some type of sugar in their water. Like, no, I have to be drinking lemonade.
Oh, I get what you mean. Like,
you have such a sweet tooth,
I get
bitch.
what you mean. People who are like, I don't want water. Like, I want lemonade or a Diet Coke. Or
Or like, I have to put something in my water. You're obsessed with crumble cookie. You can't drink water by itself. I rest my case.
And I think you need to.
you
look a little dehydrated, sir. Like, get it together.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, also, I want to talk about dating apps because I have some interesting experiences with dating apps.
Tell me all of them.
But also, like, this is something I was really getting to my friend with the other day on the phone. We were talking about this, like, how different I think, like, the male versus female experiences on dating apps. And this is one of the rare instances when, not rare, this is one of the instances where I love like being a gay man because I feel like I get like good sides of both. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, okay, I understand the role of like being having to be the pursuer, but also like have been pursued. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Two things. One, I think a fundamental misunderstanding from men is that women are constantly in fear of their own safety. And men like that does not equate in their mind.
They won't get it.
Because it's literally never a thing. Yeah. And like I honestly I relate. Like when I go on dates, like I don't feel concerned for my safety. Yeah. I'm worried about like, is it gonna be a bad night or whatever? But like there isn't that existential fear. Or I've had friends.
I'm sharing my location with my friends.
Yes. Yeah. Or I've even had friends who are like, oh, I liked him, but then like, I don't know, he invited me back to his apartment and like I got weird vibes and left. Yeah. And like that is like literally never happening to me. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I'm like, sure, let's go. Yeah. And like that is like I think a really like thing that like the male experience has not been able to like empathize because it's literally not a factor. Like it's not part of the equation.
At all.
And then something I was really thinking about with like what I think women don't get about the male experience is how I want you to like imagine like you open a dating app, right? Close your eyes. The male experience is like you go, you swipe, you send out a bunch of likes. You get a fraction of those back as matches. Then out of all those matches, you send a bunch of DMs. You get a fraction of those back as responses. Then you have to like initiate the conversation and maintain the conversation. Then you have to plan the date, right? Then some of those cancel because like it's a dating app, nobody takes it seriously, blah, 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 right? Then maybe you go on a few dates. Keep in mind, you're paying like $50 to $100 per date on all of these things. And then you have that like same experience of frustration of like, oh, I just don't like this person. You know what I mean? And like something I think is so like, whereas the female experience is like you open the app and like it's just attention. It might not be attention that you like, but there is not this like state of constant rejection. And I think that's like something interesting about the male experience and like why anger is like the default reaction for a lot of men, because it's like they're not really angry at you. They're angry at like this happened 24 other times before this. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. And that is like I think like a really interesting thing and just like the dynamics of I guess like pursuing or like being the pursuer. And I don't really know.
I think the best part of being on a dating app is how much fun it is to make your profile.
Yeah. I mean, it's like also sometimes like mini game.
It's a mini game. I love helping my friends set up their dating profiles. I've had fans at my shows be like, Amelia, can you record like this thing on my Hinge profile or whatever that's like vetting me as a fun time or whatever. And I love when people ask me to do that, by the way. I think it's the funniest thing ever. For a while on my best friend's profile, it was me being like, this man is the best. He's going to do this. He's the best friend to me. He's like da 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 da. And it was just the like, I don't know. I think building your profile is like the best part. I've never been on the apps for real. I think I had Raya whenever I first moved out here, which is
awful.
We all know how we feel
it's
about
even
Raya.
Worse.
It's worse. It's way worse.
It's
because it's all the guys
worse.
that like feel entitled and like, yeah, I'm on Raya. So
no, it's a DJ with 20,000 Instagram followers.
Right.
That's what it is. That is literally what Raya is.
Which is so scary.
So scary.
Or it's like a creative director, and you're like, who are you?
Right. I'm like, can you creative direct like a bed frame? Yeah. And like a box spring. Like, what is this mattress on the floor? You're 29. Can you
creative direct
like,
the skincare routine?
Like, can you creative direct like some credit score? You know what I mean? Like anything. Like again, what do you offer? There's no
That is funny.
Offering.
That is hilarious.
Like, there is no, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, they're so focused on Apparently nothing.
Literally nothing.
Like, that's like what's so crazy about it.
Literally nothing.
Is this a perfect segue for you to now rate my Hinge profile?
Oh my God, yeah.
I think so too. I was thinking about that. This was not planned, but you were talking about it. I was like, yeah.
I think this is a great idea.
I think so too.
Let's see it.
I haven't checked it in a long time.
Oh.
So.
I'm already sensing some, No.
I'm good.
You're feeling confident in it.
Me sporadically checking before. I'm feeling confident. Upon further investigation, I feel confident.
Okay, great.
I'd like to submit it for review. Please.
Wait.
Like, I'm a professional.
First, we're starting off really strong.
Yeah, we're starting off strong.
This picture is really cute. You guys are seeing what I'm seeing. This is really cute. My simple pleasures: farmers markets, love, green flag, thrifting, green flag, spontaneous beach trips, green flag, watching a video essay.
I love like YouTube video essays. I'll give you some recs.
What do you mean, like a YouTube video essay? Like someone just reading?
No, it is like a style of YouTube video where it's like a prolonged scripted argument. So like 30 minutes plus of like
people arguing.
No, like it's like a a presentation of a thought process. Right?
Oh, cute.
So it would be like like a video essay like why Ariana Grande is the best pop star of all time, and somebody would be like 30 minutes of like this is my thesis. These are my 3 pieces of supporting evidence. This is my conclusion. The end.
Another green flag.
I love it.
And scavenging Facebook Marketplace. Girl,
Are we?
I'm starting to feel some
Is
type
this
of
a
way.
date now?
Like, wait, these are all, you're getting 10s across the board so far.
Okay, but like let me explain thought process too. Okay. Because like in the beginning, I was really trying to set the tone that like I like to go out.
Yeah.
But like my dream idea of fun is not going out.
Right.
And that has been a very big problem with me.
It's not your entire personality.
Yes.
And some of these
it's
girls.
all they want to do.
It's all they want to do.
They're like literally with peace and love, like doing ketamine at like 3 p.m. on a Thursday. And I'm like, I'm just like.
Damn, 3 p.m. on a Thursday.
Yeah, it's like very Los Angeles.
I guess you're right.
People are crazy.
So
anyways, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to set the vibe of like.
This is good.
Okay, thank you.
This is good. You're like, I like to have fun. And look, this is a picture, I'm assuming, at a festival.
I can't remember.
You have a wristband on.
Yeah. I think it was Outside Lands.
Really?
No, that's Coachella.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But you're playing Outside Lands.
I am playing Outside Lands. Hey. See, like, this is you in front of the forum. I know the forum. Yeah. That's the forum, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
They have to know I'm a music boy.
Right. So you're giving me, I like to have wholesome fun, but here are pictures of me having
good fun.
That's not that wholesome.
Yeah.
Let's debate this topic. Best album of 2024.
Do you have a favorite album of 2024? It's a tough one. It was like one of the best years of pop music we've had ever.
In a long time.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Short and Sweet.
That's a good one. It's great. I mean,
What are you going to say?
I think I would say Billy. Hit Me Hard and Soft.
Yeah.
It's like my favorite Billy album. And
It's
just perfect.
Yeah.
Like it's just perfect.
She's incredible.
She's nothing she can't do.
Yeah.
Like I also like I was talking about this with one of my friends last night. Like I think Billy's gonna be the biggest artist of our generation by far. She has 3 albums and she's like the 3rd biggest artist in the world.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, and like when she has 10 albums, it's not close.
I saw a TikTok a couple days ago talking about like we don't have a superstar of this generation. I think we do, and it's her. It's just not the traditional superstar that we've had previously.
Yeah. I mean, we have a lot now, honestly. Like Sabrina's there now.
Jumble,
Olivia will get there for sure.
Olivia, Doechie's like on her way. In her
I
own
also
unique
think Doechie
way.
will be like Beyonce levels of big. It's been so long since we had somebody who could like do it all. Writing, lyricism, singing, performing. Like like when I saw the Grammys performance, I was like literally top 10 artist of all time.
She's doing it.
Yeah.
She's doing
That's
it. She's
for
taking
sure.
it. There's also a really cute picture. I'm still looking.
I love this.
You're sitting on the steps.
Oh, thank you.
I'm really attracted to people who are creative and career oriented, who is never satisfied with complacency and has the ambition to build a life for themselves. See, right here, answering that prompt, you could have said something like out of the blue or like super niche in like a funny way.
Yeah, I do think mine needs more humor. It's a little serious.
No. I'm saying I think that's a good thing.
Okay.
I think through you've been showing the lightheartedness, but now you're giving me like he's genuine. He cares. He's deep.
He's genuine.
Depth. Yeah. This is giving. He has goals of his own, and he is obviously career. You know
well,
what I mean? Like,
it's like giving like that's what I'm saying. Also, like you can't be dating people that aren't doing anything. It's all about the
yeah.
Right.
I mean, you've won me over. There's a cat in this last picture.
Kiss. The thumbnail is us kissing. Could you imagine?
Can we bring back like the old YouTube
Thank you so much.
thumbnails?
I love. Can you imagine?
Yeah, like with like me cropped in a crazy
It's a
way.
neon background.
Neon, like font also. We need to bring that back.
We need to bring that back. Honestly, like early YouTube raised me.
Yeah.
Jenna Marbles. Are you kidding?
Oh my God. Where is
Tyler
she
Oakley.
now? Yeah, I know.
She's retired in her mansion.
Oh.
She figured it out.
Did she figure it out?
She figured it
I
out.
literally haven't talked about her in so long.
And I think that's by design. I think she like got her bag and was
got
like,
out.
Yeah. I respect it. Randomly, I don't know why I've always found this so interesting. The guy who founded MySpace sold it for like $500 million and just left. Like never worked another job. He just has like some random Instagram account where he posts him like traveling the world in the most stunning, beautiful places.
Oh, love.
And I'm like,
you figured it out.
I like you.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, and you're the one who should have been running all these social media apps then.
Yeah.
Because like you're the only one who actually understands that like real life is way more important.
Right. Yeah. Like you made this whole social media and you sold it and we're like, fuck it.
You get your bag and you go home.
Yeah.
And like I get like it's beautiful.
Yeah, that's big.
I really envy it.
That's big.
Something I would really wanted to talk to you about, and I'm like very interested because I kind of moving the topic. Like something I talk about a lot on this channel is like this idea of like an artistic persona and how I think a lot of the best artists are people who have really almost like crafted a character that is sometimes even not them, but like based on their personality.
Yeah.
Like the example I always use is Sabrina Carpenter because I felt like she was somebody where it's like you saw her music before. And then it was like the nonsense outros where it was like the little sexual thing, you know what I mean? And that's really started going viral. And then it was like espresso and it like clicks, right? She could tell like, oh, this sort of like being a little witty and funny and sexual, but like playing. And then she like crafted this thing that is, right? And then Short and Sweet is that album.
Yeah.
It is like her as this
so good.
embodiment of like a character almost. And like when I think about your visuals and some of the stuff you do, like the F, Marry, Kill music video and stuff, like with the orange in your hair, blah, blah, blah. Like, I think that is like, when I first discovered you, like that was when I was like, oh, she has it. Was like when I saw your ability to like craft this like identity and a visual thing. And like, I would love to hear, honestly, just like your perspective. Like, is that like very intentional? Do you really think about that, how it's going to look, how it's going to be captivating? Like,
yeah, totally. I think with that video specifically, I wanted the hair to be the forefront of the entire visual. And I love when, I don't know, like people will come up to me and be like, wait, you're that girl that I fuck with the orange hair or whatever? Like, I love that people know that as my thing.
Yeah.
And definitely super intentional, like always starting with an idea from me, whether it's like on Pinterest or like I'm sketching something out. I have a board for everything, for every song that I've had come out. There's like a board and a vibe for it that's so cool. I start with, and then like we'll sit with my team on and like, you know, discover, figure out more of the idea that we want to do.
Do you like craft a visual before the song, or do you write the song and then craft a visual?
The song typically comes first, but there was one, I think for the F, Marry, Kill video, I knew that I had just wanted to do something with hair for a long time, where like everything is hair. Right. The chandelier is hair, the ladder is hair, the chair is hair. Even on tour, like taking that on tour with me, having the mic stand be hair.
I bet your shower drain is crazy.
Oh my God, you don't even... The floor in my bathroom is like constantly covered in orange hair, and when I wash it and like the dye is like staining my tub, it's like it looks like I murdered somebody. Funny. It's so wild.
That's so funny.
I know, but yeah, I love starting with I think the song for me will always come first, and sometimes when we're writing it, like I'll get ideas about where I can see it going visually.
And I think it's important, like something I was like we see music when we discover it now. Is like something I think has really changed in this era of the music industry. Is like we don't hear the song on the radio. We see a TikTok. Yeah. We see a music video. Yeah. You were out at the club with your friends and you're seeing how are they dancing to that thing, right? Like this idea of like them being separate entities, I think no longer exists. Yeah. And I think the best artists, I think of like a Tyler the Creator, right? Like it is Beyonce, another great example. Like what their genius is their ability to make it so cohesive. Yeah. And that storytelling aspect is, I think, like their greatest strength as an artist. Even it's the way they see something to its end, like before it's even began.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just so interesting. I think, and I like when I look at your stuff, I'm like, you really have that. And like, that's what makes me
you.
like so excited about you as an artist.
They're definitely the blueprint for sure. Like,
Yeah.
those are the artists that inspire me to create a whole entire world. Yeah, I'm constantly looking to those like North Stars that I have like that
That's
when
sick.
I'm getting inspired for the next thing.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to thank you so much for coming on. I had such a great time talking with you.
I know.
And gabbing.
We got through a lot.
We got through a lot. You
Lot of
dated my Hinge
side
profile.
quests.
You learned about a revenge fantasy of mine, which I had never shared on the internet before. And I hope that man's not watching this.
And here we are. And if he is, hey.
We're coming for... No, I'm just kidding. But thank y'all so much. And we'll see you next week. Bye.
Mwah.